Well, hello and welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we're gonna start off with a grouping of 4 and create some nice creative fills. Now, you can build a grouping of 4 in many different ways, but for today, we're gonna stick with right, left, kick, kick. We're gonna play right, left, kick, kick 3 times, and then we finish off with right, left on the snare. And it's gonna sound like this. Now the first step is to keep it on the snare and play a groove with it. Now, I know what you're thinking, this doesn't sound that great yet, but let's move it around the set a bit. Keep a boundary to yourself that where right goes, left follows. So your hands won't drift apart, your hands will always stick together. Now, creating freedom around the set and going all crazy is every drummer's dream. Creating this freedom you really need to practice. And a great next step is to practice only moving your right hand or only moving your left hand. So the first exercise is going to be only moving your right hand and keeping your left hand on the snare. Next step is to move only your left hand and keeping your right hand on the snare. And of course, you can also keep your right hand on the floor tom and move your left hand around the set. It's just depending on what sounds good to you for now. But the exercise really is keeping one hand in place and moving the other hand around the set. Now, the last step can feel like a big leap, but if you practice these previous steps enough, then I know for sure you will get it. Because the next step is moving both hands randomly around the set. that's it for right, left, kick, kick. But what if we shift this pattern around and do the whole thing all over again? So we get kick, kick, right, left instead of right, left, kick, kick. So we're gonna play kick, kick, right, left 4 times. First we're gonna start off on the snare and play a groove with it. Do you still remember the next step? Because the next step was moving only your right or your left hand around the set and keeping the other hand in place. Step 4, things will get interesting again, because we're gonna move both hands around the set in random order. Practice this really slow, and if it doesn't work, either practice the previous steps more or write some random fills down for yourself and try to play those. Now maybe you think, well, we're done with this pattern because we had right, left, kick, kick and kick, kick, right, left. That's all it is. No, we are not, because we can also move the pattern to the right or to the left. So let's start off with right, kick, kick, left. next step, we're gonna move both hands around to set. And remember, where right goes, left follows. Now step 3 is only moving your right or only moving your left hand and keeping the other hand in place. Step 4 is going totally crazy and moving both hands around to set. And I keep repeating myself, but if step 4 is too difficult, then keep practicing step 1, 2 and 3 more. So now I have some good news or I have some bad news, it's just how you see it. But we can shift the pattern one more time, because we can do kick, right, left, kick. We're gonna play kick, right, left, kick 4 times. And you guess it, we're gonna start off on a snare. Well, actually, there is a little side note, because all these things can also really be practiced on your legs. Now step 2 is moving both hands around the set, and remember the saying, where right goes, left follows. And actually, if you're a lefty, then it's where left goes, right will follow. Now, step 3 is only moving your right hand or moving your left hand while you keep the other hand in place. Step 4 is going crazy. You can do this, but first practice the previous steps more. Now, the more you practice these patterns, the more your muscle memory will kick in and the more your body will also help you out a lot. And you'll need this because the next step is step 5 and it's actually combining all these patterns together. Again, don't go crazy, set some boundaries for yourself. And for example, first only mix 1 and 2. Mix right, left, kick, kick and kick, kick, right, left. Don't go all crazy yet. As you can notice, there are a million different ways how you can play all these patterns together. So try to make up your own creative fills and try to really challenge yourself to play fills that you maybe made up in your mind but cannot play yet. And if you made it this far, then please like and subscribe because you will help me out a lot. And for sure, you will never miss any lessons if you hit that little bell. Maybe I will see you in the next lesson and keep on drumming.